Some 90 Day Fiancé cast members have taken being delusional to the next level, even when compared to other reality TV stars, many of whom aren't necessarily known for their good judgment. While the franchise has produced some beloved couples and healthy marriages, there have also been many mismatched relationships that audiences were shocked didn't end sooner. Find out which 90 Day Fiancé franchise faces are most associated with having unrealistic expectations when it comes to dating and even marriage. There have been numerous storylines in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise that involve one half of a couple being far more into their partner than the other half. Many viewers think it is obvious when one partner is thinly feigning attraction, whether for financial gain, a green card opportunity, or a shot at a new life. However, the other partner almost always refuses to read the red flags and recognize that their relationship is not what they think it is. Instead of seeing their partner's true intentions and their lack of compatibility, some cast members refuse to see the truth and end their doomed romances. While some 90 Day Fiancé cast members refuse to face reality about their relationships, others believed in people who weren't who they said they were. There have been several instances of catfishing in the franchise that many viewers were shocked occurred, due to how obvious the deceptions were. The current season of 90 Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days, also appears to involve a catfishing plotline with Ben Rathburn and his mysterious online love interest, Mahogany. Find out which franchise cast members join Ben in terms of living in dream worlds. Few franchise fans can forget the explosive relationship between Mohammed Jbali and Danielle Jbali, née Mullins. Danielle showed extreme delusions when it came to her marriage to the younger Tunisian man. Though the mismatched couple did marry, it quickly became clear that they weren't meant to be. While Mohammed took off to Florida, Danielle refused to let go of her failed marriage. This led to her tracking down Mohammed and infamously confronting him. Danielle appeared to fervently believe that her marriage to Mohammed was real, and she held on to the transactional relationship for far longer than viewers considered reasonable. It was very clear to viewers that Mohammed used Danielle for a better life, though she held sex over his head and demanded a lot from her younger partner. Danielle might be one of the most delusional 90 Day Fiancé women, but before the 90 Days star David Murphy takes the cake when it comes to delusional franchise men. Despite every sign indicating that David's online Ukrainian love interest Lana was a catfish and scammer using him for money, he continued their relationship for the better part of a decade. David spent a whopping amount of money on Lana and tried to visit her several times, though she always ended up ghosting him. Though Lana turned out to be real when David and TLC finally tracked her down, David's delusions of love were smashed when Lana didn't want to date the American. Darcy Silva has showcased her relationship delusions numerous times, as she had relationship disasters with both Jesse Meester and Tom Brooks on Before the 90 Days, before moving on to air more of her romantic drama on Darcy and Stacey. One of the emotional twin Darcy's biggest issues when it comes to her love life is her expectation that her partner should propose to her right away with an impressive ring. Darcy demonstrated an extreme delusion in her relationship with franchise villain Jesse, as she thought he would propose to her despite their glaring differences and the reality that Jesse would be a terrible stepfather to her daughters. Since Darcy next moved on to Tom, she showed that she didn't learn from her relationship mistakes. She continued to be a bad judge of character. Related, 90 Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days couples ranked by chemistry. David might have been scammed and not catfished, but his fellow American Before the 90 Days co-star Yolanda Leake was fully catfished by dashing British man, Williams. Yolanda fell for the supposed Brit in one of the most ridiculous plot lines in the entire franchise, as nothing about the mystery man was plausible to viewers. Yolanda was branded incredibly naive since Williams claimed to be from Manchester but knew nothing about his supposed home city. Viewers were not surprised that Williams was a fraud, given how fake his accent sounded and the fact that he only provided delusional Yolanda with stock images. Fortunately, Yolanda has found love in the real world after her relationship fail. Caesar Mack and Maria Devine were yet another Before the 90 Days disaster duo. Caesar demonstrated incredible naivete in his pursuit of the Ukrainian woman, whom he dated online for 5 years despite the many glaring red flags, including never meeting in person. Caesar lavished Maria in gifts and money, and audiences were left stunned at how easily he fell for a scammer. Caesar kept insisting that Maria was his soulmate and refused to drop the belief that they would be together. Caesar claimed he met up with an upset Maria after filming, though they unsurprisingly didn't work out. Many 90 Day Fiancé franchise cast members have been called delusional, but American Kimberly Menzies is currently giving them a run for their money on Before the 90 Days Season 5. Audiences previously watched the disastrous relationship between Usman Sojiboumar and older American Lisa Ham, which led to the two getting married and then divorcing. It's very clear to viewers that Usman wants a green card, though Kimberly thinks that their online connection is the real deal. Kimberly is currently doing the most to make Usman her future husband, though he only considers her a potential girlfriend, while his team dubs her a superfan. Despite Usman stringing Kimberly along, she purchased a new laptop and a PS4 for her younger partner. Many 90 Day Fiancé fans are stunned by how naive Kimberly acts, especially in light of her military background.